There we go. So yeah, so last week we started our campaign as the Imperial Japanese Navy here in the Pacific, and we did we planned out our war. So once again, we're going to knock out the Dutch first, then we're going to go on to the English second. Well, obviously that'll cut off the Philippines and Guam and give us a good little, say, a nice little wall of defense here against the Americans, upon which time we'll hit Guam, the Philippines, and Wake all at the exact same time. Well, these bases up here, they're not a priority. If I can get, though, Komandorski, that wouldn't be bad if I could send up a small little fleet there, maybe. Just like a SAG or something like that, a surface action group. You know, a couple heavy cruisers, a couple light cruisers, and shell that and take it. So that way we have that, and we can just kind of run up the Aleutians here. Then the plan will be initially to contain the United States. So we'll contain them here while pushing along the Aleutians. Once we have Unalaska, we can then pressure and push south and start raiding their convoys, hopefully back here, while holding off the majority of their navy. Now, one of the good things about this is they won't be on a war footing. They won't be doing anything. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that we'll be able to catch the U.S. Navy as well. We'll send a sub to Pearl Harbor, to Johnson, and to Midway. And each fleet will go and kind of stick its nose around and try to see who is where. Once we get the Aleutians and we start doing our raiding with submarines into the rear of the U.S. Navy, we'll then move up and start obviously taking... We'll try to take Midway and Johnson Island at the same time. The big problem that is once we take Johnson, that puts us in range of B-17s from Hawaii. So we'll have to keep a good defensive position here because we need to basically pounce on the Americans as fast as possible and pivot from over here immediately to the defensive. The plan is obviously to build up our Navy. Right now we only have 1,400 war bonds, so that's going to take a little while. But, you know, fingers crossed we'll be able to do this, especially because we'll be taking out the British and then and the Dutch without going to war with the Americans. That's the key. We have to try to go... Holy crap, suddenly that's loud. Anyways, before all our eardrums were blown out there, for a game that doesn't have music, sure likes to play it loud. So anyways, so yeah, the plan is, once again, take out the Dutch without engaging the British. As long as we do not engage the British will not go to war with us. We will not declare war on them. They will not declare war on us. Once that is done, we then go after the British with several key fleets, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will help us basically cut off basically the Americans, as I said. And then we can take out the British. Once the British are done, then it's the Americas. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be it. So our fleets are going to be coming back up here to Palu. We're going to unpause here and go to... we'll go to speed 500. They'll go up there. They're going to rearm, re-equip, things like that. We've already got our carrier group up and running again. I don't think there's any aircraft that I can really upgrade to. Yeah, because it doesn't give me the upgrade option yet. So that's no big deal. What I might do is maybe set up some more... Hello. 2 destroyers, huh? Let's turn those guys around. We might as well try to engage those guys and try to knock out the majority of the Dutch surface fleet. Because I don't know where. Possibly at Kangari here. They can take out a... or they'll have a port possibly. Maybe a bulk pan. Thinking one of these two might have a port in it. So we're going to go speed 100. We're actually going to order our fleet to go more east. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Well, I can do this. 3 battleships, 2 battle cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers, 1 normal cruiser, 17 destroyers, and the fleet was destroyed by the Defensive Air Force at Palu. Well then, well, at least we earned some. We earned some score there. Well, let's see here. We have the sea tender and the torpedo cruisers. What we're gonna do? Do I want to go after Ambon first or Bulkapan? Bulkapan's going to be the harder to attack because it's a bigger base. So I'm going to order you guys there first. You guys will go in and reset. Next, you've run out of quite a bit of ammo here. Oh, there we go. Normally, if I was playing as the Americans, for example, I'd get a lot of Atlanta class light cruisers and use them quite a bit. Well, we have 2 things at torpedo boats. If I see any Dutch resource or supply convoys or anything, I'll run them up that way. Taking on the British is going to be pretty hard. Guadalcanal's good to go. I don't want to upgrade you to a major port, but I do have 1,700 points. I could start building up my navy. I want to get rid of my torpedo boats here. Just gonna get them out of the... ports. Okay, so you and you. Oh my god, the music again. Max volume. Holy crap. Okay, I'm just turning the music off. And I had a port picked out, so it picked... Okay, perfect, okay. So all your reports... The USS Fletcher. That's interesting, because there's no ship here, because this is a port. Truck is... Yeah, you have something, but I don't... I'm going to turn off my supply ships at the moment. Oh, that's right there. You have the little thing here. Alright, so we're going to pick Hiroshima. Because it is 6. I just wasted all my points by upgrading it to a port, higher end port. Alright, so there's no way to undo that. I guess we're just going to wait. I think the... Okay, the French just... The French, and I'm assuming that maybe it's the Siamese, are just going around hitting things that they see. Which concerns me a little bit. Hold on. Okay, you're already launching aircraft. Good. Yeah, so today's plan is going to take is to take Ambon. And our plan is to have four task forces per fleet, and have multiple fleets. There'll be 1 aircraft carrier task force, and then 2 assault task forces, and then a scouting task force, which I guess is going to be you. To be honest with you, I kind of wanted to let these guys get sunk, because you can't scrap them. But at least they're okay for just kind of keeping an eye out ahead of everybody. Okay. So bombers are in range of Ambon. So we switched you all the bombers, right? We did. Oh, yeah. And we're going to pause here. We're going to take Task Force 1. We're going to order all bombers to do their strike down. The game will kind of lag out on us here a little bit. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over this fleet once it hits right about here. I'm going to order its strikes. Speed 25 should be good for now. So let's move that closer. Right there. So it's 85 Dollar bombers and 84 regular bombers. Jesus. I don't know how that sounds at your guys' end, but it sounds ridiculously loud at my end. Okay, how does it sound now? Like, holy crap. Even turning down the audio in the game, it's ridiculous. I'll set you guys up. Okay. So I can do one of two things here. First one is I can let the bombers hit the targets themselves, or I can call out the targets myself as I get closer. Apparently there might be a fleet here. One of the reasons why I'm actually probably going to control them myself is due to the fact that if there's any American or British ships in port, which there's a possibility there is, I don't want them hit. So you can see they're picking targets. And actually, I think that's everything. I might just leave it. But I'm just going to leave it. Gaining altitude. So I'm not detecting anything else right now. I'm going to assume these are the torpedo boats and stuff. Go to speed 8 real quick. Yeah, those. Yeah. Excuse me? The band. Right, and our strikes have started. Okay. It looks actually pretty. Yeah, it's actually really good. Oh. Those were the ones that were flying to the east there a little bit. I'll let the glow. Unlike the Americans, we don't have the B-17 or the B-25 Mitchell or the B-29, which is the scary bomber, obviously. Okay, you're actually gonna... Oh, the game just froze. You're gonna come down there. Actually, I'm now gonna get you to come this way. And you're gonna come in this way. So 324... 3213, okay. So it doesn't look like we lost anything. Selecting all the ships here just to see which ones, if any, got damaged. And nope, not a single ship actually got... you can see the trail of aircraft. Not a single one actually got damaged there. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, 5 torpedo boats is the... And here is where the game starts to show that it's not actually finished. So we're only using 6 aircraft carrier right now, and the game's chugging. Later on, say for example, if you're playing as the United States, you'll have 15 aircraft carriers, all in like 2 or 3 different fleets, trying to take out an island, and it's like, you know, not as chuggy. There we go. You're sending more aircraft? Okay. I'm a little shocked, actually, that they're sending more aircraft. But then again, this should... This will probably finish off the base for sure. Or did you already hit it and you're flying back now? No, you're flying back now. I missed it. Yeah, bulk, or, what am I reading again? Ambon? Ambon is done. I'm going to take Task Force 1, and we're going to order it back to base. It's going to rearm, re-equip, refuel, and then we're going to probably move on then to Kandri. Some really horrible music again. Actually, no, your port's still damaged. 909. Oh, 910. Kind of wish these guys had better range. I was gonna say, is it? Oh no! Wow, the range on the. The range on the Zeros is actually pretty good. Oh, so those bombers are coming from Kendry. You know what? Take a look at you. You didn't. You know what? We're gonna keep these guys here because you get tons of bombs still. That's interesting. Our fighters will intercept because we've ordered them to loiter. Nope, one level bomber left. See the range shrinking there. So I need the fleet roughly to get to there. What are you doing? I'm gonna get Task Force 7 to try to take it. Might as well. I mean, they've been engaging, quote unquote, the port for a while now. Don't know why this fleet keeps launching dive bombers. It's doing it completely and 100% on its own. Why were I hearing shots here? That shot hit, didn't it? Oh, come on. Pop a shot there and see what happens. Worst case scenario, if it's over. Okay, we'll add a little to it. Because if the shot's over, it'll hit PT-27 or 142. Adjust our shot again. Torpedo boats are ridiculously hard to hit. Just a little bit more. As long as these guys are shooting me, they're not going after the landing unit, the landing ships. So that's not so bad. Can I try to aim a little closer? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, I'm going to take another shot at that spot again. Okay, this fleet is also not moving. So I want you guys actually to get over there and move at full speed, please. I don't think torpedoes can do anything to these ships, but why not try? See what happens. Meantime, we're about to take the island. Even though they should be landing over there, they're landing over here. Hey! New destroyer, new cruiser, sub, the Jake observation plane, and 500 war bonds. That fleet shouldn't be existing. I'm going to assume that's just a bug. There it is. So, here's another thing. I can't select actually any of my fleets right now. So this game has some of the craziest bugs possible. Save. We're going to save. North Pacific, save. And we're going to reload North Pacific. Devs haven't done anything patch-wise in quite a while. That doesn't mean the game's dead, though. But, I mean, it definitely has some bugs in it that are annoying. Can I now pick my fleets again? Yep, I can now pick fleets again. You guys just go... Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, go there. Because I want you guys to sink. We're going to go 500 for now. So we're going to take out... we're going to have to go Qatari next. Task Force 9 has been attacked by aircraft. I may have been too late to select the fleet. Yep. Whoa, it's a Devastator. I'm not at war with the Americans, so these are obviously Dutch. Torpedo bombers. Are they doing a torpedo run? I guess they only did a partial torpedo run. No, we're not quite near range yet. Once the fleet gets to here, I'm going to order it to go down here and patrol back and forth. Unless it's in range now. Nope, it's in range now. Okay. So you're actually going to go there and there and patrol. You're already 100% scouted. So we're going to take the entire fleet, all our bombers, and we're going to hit you too. Without having to worry about the American Navy or even the British Navy. So taking out the Dutch is pretty good. Later on, when I had to take out the Americans or even the British will have some really, really heavy ships for me to go after. %100 damage. You're actually going to come back here. Wow. Carriage. Yeah, we took some damaged aircraft though in this one. Bigger Air Force base or bigger base. So Task Force 9 is actually going to go and take a look at it. Well, this fleet's actually going to come down here. And we haven't scouted 2 more yet. Task Force 9 is not only going to... you need to wait 3 more days, huh? There's 5 torpedo boats and... Okay, only 3 of you. I mean, I can run in, do a quick raid, take out the patrol, and, you know, yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do. Task Force 9 is what I'm running. Okay, so we're gonna be okay. We're immediately gonna pause and we're gonna look here. So we have Qatari, a fleet, and a fleet. That is probably the oil tankers. This fleet here is probably the defensive ships, so the PT boats. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna basically go. We'll go directly towards the PT boats. We'll speed 8 for now. So we have the Hyuga. The Hyuga is our flagship for this fleet. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turrets on it. Holy crap. So, unfortunately, the majority of our guns will not be able to come to bear if we fight. So we're actually going to now go to just to the right of these fleets, with the hope that this fleet is coming over here to help. I'm also going to order you actually to go there. Launch a couple spotter planes, see if we can actually spot the enemy navy. And there it is. So I can't tell if they're trying to run or if they're trying to get to our left, but our cruisers and destroyers will do some good damage to them. So I'm not too worried about them getting too close. As you can see, the other ships just wipe them out pretty quickly. That's interesting. Well, here we go. Wow, nothing's even in my range yet, and the majority of the fleet's already wiping them out. Yeah, Kagi is now available. I was gonna say, that ship ain't gonna last long. What are you? Oh, whoa, whoa, those are American... No, those are American destroyers. That could have gone real bad. Fleets. Just 9. Withdraw, please. Oh, wait, no. The both destroyers are Dutch? Yeah, I still don't want to get engaged with them just in case. How are our aircraft carriers doing? You're going to get there. Okay, you're there now. So they should be... There we go. So they should be getting repaired now, I think. Yeah, some of them are. So the next two islands are going to be quite the fight. So we're going to take Kendry. There we go. More ones. I got 2,900 war bonds. We're going to take you for now. Go to port, please. I have to check to see how long it'll take for these guys to repair, because I think it's because they don't have the airfield's damaged. They don't have the facilities to repair these aircraft. Yeah, it only was repairing a few. So we're going to take the fleet here. We're going to go to Manwarki. Or Manowari. I want to see if they're going to get repaired there. Oh, and that task force got destroyed, which isn't a bad thing. We have 3 task force here. Oh, that's right. I have the subs, right? Yes, the subs. Okay. Keep forgetting about the subs. Okay, so here you are. You're there now. How are you? No, you're still not repairing, are you? The airfield here is pretty banged up. Okay, so I have to send you all the way back to get repaired. It's a random airplane. Wow. That is some range for a spotting aircraft. So you guys repair now when I get to Palu? No. You're a major port now. Is there no way for me to repair you guys? What is this? 4 destroyers, some torpedo boats. Because it'll be super expensive. I'm gonna give that a little bit of time to give them time to repair. In the meantime, we're gonna come over here to Hiroshima, and we're gonna start setting up our next fleet. So just like the other fleets, we're gonna go and base ourselves around a fast and quick aircraft carrier force initially. Then we'll have the 2 assault forces, and then the 1 basically scouting picket force. So the best carrier we have now is it you. You're 94 days. You're 90 days. So you're 4 days quicker, and all you have left is 1 less fighter. You have better anti-air, which is even better. Okay, so we're gonna start with 6 of you if I can afford it. Yep. Okay. Then to go with that, we're going to build some ships here in Curie. We're mostly going to try basically cruisers. Battleship, obviously not. Conco's a battlecruiser. Interesting. The Tikal, which already has an anti-air of 1. Does anyone have an anti-air of 2? You. But you're the seaplane tender, so I don't want you. The Agano light cruiser. Yeah. Akazuki and the dual purpose gun. That's actually what I'm looking for. Anything with dual purpose guns. Those are your secondary guns. Secondary guns. All of you guys have secondary guns that are dual purpose. What I would want. What's your speed? 31.5. So I also want things that are quick. 8 5-inch versus 4. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with the Mako. So we have 6 carriers. We want 6U. We're also going to give them, obviously, the radar and anti-air upgrades for surezies. I'm also going to build another 6 over here. Who's the Mako, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need one more. I need 195 bonds. So we'll unpause that. In the meantime, I'll just keep giving you guys your upgrades. Boom, boom. Three subs, eh? You're probably just going to scout. There's nothing really much. I'm surprised the subs actually got over there. Speaking of which, 2 light cruisers. Don't have... I'm used to the Atlanta class. If I had the Atlanta class, that would be perfect. Because then it's massive anti-air and anti-sub as well with the depth charges on them. So let's up our speed here. So we're going to have a little bit of a pause in the fight here. That's a British cargo ship. Okay. So our next plan is probably going to take on Balkapan. Once Balkapan's gone, then I can kind of rotate. Whoa! Say what? That's a bit of a shocker. Somehow they got 4 destroyers. They must have had them based in the Philippines. Because I know we had the engagement over here. And the French ships just went flying up this way. No idea where the French went. Or even the Siamese. Well, the Siamese are down here. I think those are Siamese. Where'd the French go? The French are all the way over here. Interesting. Yeah, we'll let the subs engage. In worst case scenario, yeah, none of you have the range. But if you can get close to Japan, the home islands, I can hit you. That's a bit of a shocker. Well, the fleet in Kandori is not happy. Probably because there's no infrastructure or anything there, right? I mean, it's being built back up. The morale's pretty crappy. What are you doing there? I mean, if you went this way, I can still hit you with the guys from this base here. Unless you're going over there. Speaking of over places, no, the carriers aircraft are not repaired. That is a bit of a blow. I had to try to figure out just how... These are the subs went this way, then went there, then went back. What? Nah, just go back. Those destroyers are not that dangerous. So you're getting repaired. I'm not going to upgrade... Oh, that reminds me. I needed that extra... God damn, that is loud. No, it wasn't you. Was it you? Yep. Mako. I need another Mako class. Okay. And that right there is going to be our carrier fleet. It's going to be 6 cruisers with 6 carriers. Okay, and I think we're good to go for victory at sea for now, because right now it's just a matter of trying to figure out, like, does it have to be I'm going to send the fleet to truck. When they get to truck, it should tell me that, like, we should see them get repaired or not. Because right now, I'm not seeing anything getting repaired. I mean, your airfield's at 100%. It's a major port. Yeah, honestly, I don't layer... Not mine. I might have to send them back. Well, wait, there's no port there, right? Yeah, I wonder if that I have to have a port. Or, a construction thing. Okay, so they're now at Truck Lagoon. And we'll wait and see what's going on. But oh, those are my cruisers, right? Yeah. So you're just gonna go to Hiroshima for now, and you're gonna wait. But I'm gonna call it for victory at Sea Pacific. We're gonna take a quick little break, and when we come back, we're gonna be playing something else. Let's see here, actually, what 'tis it upon which we shall play? Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, that's it. Let's give this a quick little save here.